This week on The Snack, the Epstein emails, Taylor Swift's Bridesmaids, and BravoCon drama.
This is a Dear Media production.
Enjoy. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hi.
We're here. And they're going to release the Epstein emails. As it stands, the House votes overwhelmingly to release the Epstein files, 427-1.
Who's the one?
Representative Clay Higgins, thanks for asking.
What's Clay's problem?
Out of Louisiana's 3rd District. Clay, get fucked.
Clay, what is your problem? I need to know everything about Clay.
Clay's a pedophile, is what Clay is.
Clay's in the Epstein files. Tell me you're in the Epstein files.
You're really outing yourself here. You should have just voted. Now we really know. Now we're looking for your name. So it goes to the Senate. I mean, I think we know what's going to happen there.
They're going to strike it down.
But the Senate's like, we're different over here.
Yeah. Get Clay over here.
Yeah. Raina, can I tell you this DM I got? So the Eagles are 8-2.
Congrats.
Go Birds. I got a DM. This was Monday from someone, just a stranger, a follower. You oversold the Eagles game.
What?
The staff...
You, who doesn't play for the team. What?
The staff and fans are incredibly rude. I am dressed in Eagles gear and paid $600 for my ticket. Entire experience has been garbage so far, and it isn't even halftime.
She's at the game. She's live tweeting this to you. Rude. People are rude. This is the fuck around, find out city of America.
Raina, first of all, are you a fan or did you fly from another city? Oversold it. Like it's a restaurant recommendation.
Are you the first person to tell her about this?
What I said last year, we had fun at the game. What is this?
Did she not know about the NFL, the Eagles, and Philadelphia before you mentioned? Sorry, Philly, that's a trigger for you. Yeah. When I say Philadelphia.
But what do you mean? I'm a fan of the team. Where do you live? Where did you come from? And why are you acting like it's a restaurant I told you to go to and you don't like the food?
But you don't work at the stadium either. Like you oversold the staff. You were like, trust me, you got to go there. It's the best service you're ever going to get. It's the best hot dog anyone's ever going to sell you.
Is that not the weirdest message?
I love her.
I don't.
What is it like being that girl's friend?
No, I don't love her. It's weird. Like, I don't know this person. It's weird. You're having a bad time for I don't know why. And you're blaming just someone who's a fan of the team. Did I ever say, you guys, you have to go to an Eagles game before you die? No, you do not have to. If you're not an Eagles fan, I wouldn't recommend it.
But okay, most experiences are subjective, right? Some people might have fun at an outdoor football game. Some might not. Has she been to an outdoor sporting event before? Maybe she doesn't like being outside. Like, I don't understand what you sold her that didn't live up to it. Like, has she watched television before? Has she seen people tailgating?
The fact that she is like, I spent $600, I bought an outfit, and I am going to yell at Ashley Hesseltine.
She Yelp reviewed you in the middle of the game.
Please, bitch, post that on the Links Yelp page. I came here because Ashley from Girls Getting told me to, and everyone was rude to me.
I'm going to just guess. I'm going to venture a guess. It was her fault everyone was rude to her. A person who, it's the second quarter, she's sitting there like, I'm going to message Ashley. Yeah. I'm just going to guess she was rude to every person on the way into that stadium.
Yeah, I know. Like, you're giving off bad energy. I have been in a crowd when we went last year, went to the game, Matt, Steph, me, and Chonky. We were pushed in. I'll show you a picture on the screen. Like, pushed in with strangers, just like, that's a bad moment. People start to feel claustrophobic. You start to feel intense. And it felt like all love. City of brotherly love, just body to body with a bunch of strangers, just all riled up.
Yep.
So it's her. That's her problem.
So I would like to walk something back officially. I didn't mean I love her. I mean, I love this. I feel like you got upset. And I don't love her. This is not behavior I would emulate. I would never do that. That's crazy.
Right, because sometimes you love a villain.
I'm curious what it's like to date her. How could you ever live up to her expectations?
I know.
Like, how much money did she spend on this? And like, if she takes a vacation, what is she like on a flight or at a hotel?
Exactly.
I want to know everything about her and Clay.
Where did she...
Okay, I think you missed that, and that was amazing.
Her and Clay, sorry. I think she's from Wisconsin.
Does her bio say wife, mom, and yoga teacher? Live, laugh, love.
It doesn't. She sent me some other message too. Her tone I don't love.
I do love the moment when I see somebody that's like talking shit to me and I scroll up and they had just like previously been being nice 4 years ago. And I'm like, what did I do to you?
Exactly. You know what you did.
Sold them an Eagles game.
Yeah.
I guess, that they didn't
Took
enjoy.
$600 out of their pocket.
That's crazy.
Okay.
Well, all right. Well, let's thank our partners and we'll get right into it. Thanks to Eternity from A24 in theaters everywhere on November 26th. So this Thanksgiving. And Lola Blankets, get 40% off your entire order at lolablankets.com with code GGE. And Hungry Root, get 40% off your first box and a free item in every box for life at hungryroot.com/GGE with code GGE.
And thank you to Columbia Sportswear. Head to Columbia.com to get your hands on an Amaze puff jacket. And Saks Fifth Avenue, make shopping easier this holiday season at Saks Fifth Avenue or at Saks.com. Okay, so we just have a quick announcement. It is a bummer, but we had to postpone the LA holiday show due to some unforeseen circumstances. We really were looking forward to the show. This is the city we live in, and we'd never done a holiday show in LA before, and you guys bought tickets. Some of you made travel plans, and we hate to inconvenience you in any way, and more than anything, we just hate to disappoint you guys ever. And so we are just so sorry about this, and we really hope you understand, and we appreciate that from you guys always. We promise we will make it up to you. It won't be a holiday show this year, but we'll do something else special, and we just are really, really sorry to let you down. And everyone who bought tickets was notified last Friday, and we did post on our story that day. We weren't able to get it into the Monday's episodes. This is the first episode we're recording that we wanted to, of course, let you guys know. But everyone who bought tickets knows. But we just at least wanted to make an announcement that unfortunately that is real. And we will still have our New York show. So just the one this year. And that has been our tradition since 2018, since we started the podcast, is to have a holiday show in New York. So we will still have that. Tickets are still available. Check those out and see if you want to get tickets if you haven't already. And we'll see you there. We are really, really excited. I don't want to, hype it too much coming off the LA announcement, but of course it'll be incredible. And I had a call this morning about some things that are really exciting, and we just have so many fun plans, and we can't wait to see you guys there.
Yes. In LA, we are sorry. We love you so much. We will make it up to you. And New York, we just can't wait to see you there. It's going to be a great show.
Yeah. So tickets for that show at girlsgottaeat.com.
And we are doing a theme for your outfits.
Yes.
So it's just going to be a holiday themed, and you guys can interpret that any way you want. If you want to be a sexy Santa or an elf, if you just want to wear like a holiday gown, red, green,
I love a gown.
Sparkles.
Sparkle Megan.
Sparkle eyes.
Sparkle Eyes. Be the artist formerly known as Sparkle Eyes. Someone will do it. Yeah, so we've done like red and green shows, silver and gold shows, and we love that, and you should do that. Just sparkle it up, wear those holiday colors, but also if you want to do a costume. I mean, early days when we first started doing this, people were in full, sexy Santa, snowmen, Grinch, sexy elves, Mrs. Claus, Rudolph, whatever you guys want to do, just do your thing.
Yes.
And we'll see you there.
We'll see you there. And those tickets, like Ashley said, girlsgottaeat.com.
I'm so excited about my outfit.
I'm so excited to go shopping for my outfit.
It's bootylicious.
I can't wait. I don't remember what it is, and I feel so weird
literally
about that.
sent you the link, and you were like, "That's so incredible."
I know, but I feel like we've been looking at a lot of outfits for like recently.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll go back. I'm sure it's great.
Okay.
I remember the green dress you sent me. I remember the one you're not gonna wear.
Let's put it on screen.
Wow. You tried to do a thing.
So I wore a high-low dress to the Vegas show last year. Loved it. It was this white dress from Revolve, and I really liked that vibe. I liked my legs out in the front and then a skirt coming off the back.
Party in the front.
It looked really good. It was a mullet dress, and it looked photographed well, so I found this green dress. I'm not going to say from where, but you can see. And it's where I get all my clothes. It's where this is from. You can guess. And I put it on, and I was like, this is the worst thing I've ever worn. And Chonky comes up. He's like, you look like a Christmas tree. I was like... He's never been more right.
You took a risk. You never know.
It was so unflattering. It was really too much material. I looked like a big Christmas tree.
But do you ever in the reverse? This happens to me a lot where like I'll see somebody in an outfit and I will reverse image search it. I'll find the outfit and I'll look the photos and I'll be like, I would never, based on like the model photos, purchase this. But on a person, it looks great. So like I understand being like, I'm going to take a risk.
It was just too poofy.
Yeah, is it giving like the Gramercy Theater like gowns that we wore?
I don't even know. It almost has like a little bit of that windsuit material. Everything's bad about it.
It looks waterproof.
It looks like weatherproof. It's like our Columbia Amaze puff jackets. It's got Omni Shield technology. No, it's bad on every level. Like, I'm gonna put it on the screen and tell me if you would wear this or you know someone that's ever worn it, so we can all roast them together like that girl's DM. It is green though, so go birds.
You know I'm not gonna wear much. I'm gonna just find this.
Not wear much.
I'm gonna. That's like 5 times the amount of fabric I would wear. I'm just gonna wear like a little sequin bodysuit.
Yes, you guys, please also dress like us. So if you want to, dress like me, you know I'll probably be in some sort of corset situation, and Raina will be in an Ice Capades outfit. She will be Sabrina Carpenter.
Ice Capades outfit.
Yes,
I do always look like I'm about to perform at the Olympics.
If it's something Nancy Kerrigan would have worn to the
number one
1994 Winter Olympics.
Okay,
let's kick it off strong with an Epstein report.
Actually, can I tell you this morning when we were putting together the outline for this, and I wrote Clinton/Trump blowjob. I was like, I can't believe this is on an outline for our show. Like, what is happening this year?
So, did you know Bill Clinton's middle name is Jefferson, which makes him BJ Clinton? How does the most famous blowjob enthusiast in American politics have those initials? Like, why is his nickname?
Born to do it.
He was born to do it. Why is his nickname Bubba when BJ was right there?
They were just like, it's too obvious. Give him something else.
Obviously, his name is William. But this morning, I had this thought of like, Bill, BJ, why don't they are we calling him BJ Clinton? And I was like, let me look up his middle name. I was shaking looking it up. I was like,
you discovered this?
I discovered it this morning. I was like, do people know about this? Do people know about Bill Jefferson Clinton?
I promise you every publication is going to copy us this week, and it's going to be in Cosmo. Like, you guys never knew this? Is BJ Clinton?
BJ Clinton.
Do you think Monica knew? Do you think Hillary knew?
But Raina, truly, with the release of this information, is he the most famous BJ lover in history?
More than me.
No. No one loves a blowjob from this man.
Just no one is more famous. Like, porn stars aren't this famous. There aren't this is the most famous blowjob. The Monica Lewinsky blowjob was the most famous, and there's a second most famous blowjob.
Like, clearly he does not care who he gets it from.
A hole's a hole to that man. He doesn't care.
I think this goes to show, like, Hillary didn't have the time for that shit. She's like, the intern, Donald Trump, call your buddy Trump.
Have Putin take pics.
Well, so that's the thing, right? Do you believe this?
Here's why I do believe it. Well, first of all, they're saying that wasn't. He tried to say it's a different Bubba.
So anyway, if you guys haven't been involved in this, there's just all these emails were released. 20,000 emails.
So 20,000 emails were released. A lot of them were between Jeffrey Epstein and his brother Mark.
JEEvacations@gmail.
The first thing I saw.
The email addresses, the grammar.
Multiple commas.
Shashank and I have been texting like Epstein emails ever since they dropped. We'll write something with 3 commas spaced out.
You thought these were like the most brilliant people, and it's
they're disgusting people.
Absolutely, absolutely not. Here's what I don't understand, and why I actually believe it's who emails this stuff. Why every time I see people get caught doing stuff via email, I'm just like, you couldn't think of a different form of communication for this. You're emailing this.
I know, but these people are always hiding in plain sight. Look at all the crimes Trump has committed brazenly. They're the same type of person. And so I just don't think, I don't think they're that smart. I hate that these were these high profile businessmen. Like, they're not smart. They're not careful. They don't have morals. They're going to email about this stuff.
A woman would never.
Right.
A woman would
but
never.
her email, shut the fuck up.
That's how you know that there was nothing. A woman would never.
Yeah.
And there's text messages, there's phone. Your emailing is like the number one thing where I'm like, I'm gonna get caught. There's too many people involved in this.
I know. So anyway, all these emails were released, and then I guess we're gonna get all of the files and the emails. I'm very confused on what the files are versus the emails. What do we have? What are we still looking for? But all these emails were released, and there is one alluding to Trump blowing Bubba, which was Bill Clinton's nickname, and that is the biggest bombshell.
And they're alluding to the fact that Vladimir Putin is blackmailing them because he has photos of it.
Well, then we're going to war.
Russia better look out.
Raina,
he's going to bomb
if
Russia.
that photo dropped, like the hottest album.
It's all I would ever want. I don't need to accomplish anything for the rest of my life. I don't care. It's all I care about. Can you imagine? Just on his knees.
So BJ Clinton and the Throatus is
So
what
you
they're
asked
calling
about
it. Did you see that? Not Throatus.
People voted for this guy.
I know.
So the Epstein files you're asking, it's the case that they built against Jeffrey Epstein. It includes all of his correspondence with Ghislaine Maxwell and other people in the government who have covered this up for him, other high profile individuals that they're saying like who's in the Epstein files, like all these people that helped this man, funded this man, went to the island, they were on the plane.
Knew about everything.
So these emails are like a part of it. But what I don't actually understand, and I don't care, I'm not the news, is how some of the emails got released, but not all the files.
I don't understand either. Like we're just being breadcrumbed.
They just,
I mean, we're gonna make jokes, but overall, it's just so sick. And Trump is all over these. Duh. This is not a hot take. Like he obviously knew about all this. He was with this guy all the time. They had a frenemy thing going on. Like these are vile sex offender criminals.
Well,
obviously.
One of the emails, Jeffrey Epstein says that Donald Trump is the worst person he's ever met.
I know.
It's astonishing to be called the worst person you've ever met by that guy.
Yes, to have the most prolific sex trafficker of all time say, I have met some very bad people, none as bad as Trump, not one decent cell in his body.
I mean, it rocks me to my core.
Can I tell you this? Speaking of the DMs I get, like, because most of them I love, and we have to highlight some of the negative ones, but I get really funny messages from you guys. This one girl messaged me. She said, I'm dying at how half of the emails are about how Trump is a pedophile and the other half are about how annoying he is and how much his other pedophile friends can't stand him.
That girl should write jokes. It is true. Like all these pedophiles are just making fun of him for being like gross and ugly. My favorite one was that email where they were talking about how there was like a bunch of young girls in the pool and Donald Trump couldn't get outside fast enough and he ran into the sliding glass door.
He's such a joke. These people make me so sick.
Also, the other night at your Wednesday night dinner before your wedding, I ran into your sliding glass door. Your dad saw it and Buck, and they just busted out laughing at me.
I know.
Do people run in that glass door? Everybody, I feel like that night, it's too clean. Actually.
Ruby came that day.
I went straight into that door, and Buck saw me, and I was like, maybe he won't see anything.
That's so funny because obviously I had my house clean that day and she comes in and she goes straight for those sliding glass doors and not everyone would think about that, but they are crystal clear.
Nothing is worse when that happens. Like when you're just like, maybe no one saw it.
Everyone saw it.
Everyone saw.
You know, so obviously this is all happening. We're in the thick of it. There'll probably be updates by the time this airs. And this PSA came out and it was all these survivors who held up photos of them at the age they were when they were trafficked. This was produced by World Without Exploitation. And the call to action is to send automated letters of support to your congressional leaders to release all of this. I am just so sickened by some of the responses. Megyn Kelly,
fuck you.
Like,
so if you guys don't know, Megyn Kelly was sort of breaking down what it means to be a pedophile and the semantics of, well, he wasn't sleeping with kids that were 8, they were 15. That's barely legal. That doesn't make him I mean, a woman. She has
a 14-year-old daughter.
A mother?
She's talking about 15-year-old girls. She said, I knew that he liked girls that age, 15, for years. And she said it as in, we all knew this and it wasn't such a big deal because they're not 5.
She was bragging that she knew people that knew about this. They were very close to it. Fuck you,
You
Megyn
are
Kelly.
so depraved. Like, girls under 18 are off fucking limits to grown-ass men. Like, I can't even believe we have to say this. Like, and if you are not an age where you could have been in high school with her, because, you know, you did, for 17, you did a 19-year-old. We all did some stuff, yeah. Like, you're a 30s, 40s, 50s, 60-year-old man going after teenagers, even 18-year-olds, even 19-year-olds, but especially under 18. That's the line. Let's not talk about ages of consent in different states. That's when you sound like a fucking pedo sex offender, when you start talking about the semantics of ages and this and that. Like, teenagers off limits to grown ass men. You're fucking disgusting. And like, I can't believe we have to say this. And here's this party that they're always been about protecting kids. And they're out here talking about this stuff in this rationalizing way. It is mind boggling.
I can't believe I listened to somebody try to get into the semantics of what makes a pedophile. And yes, the party that says that life begins at conception and you want to protect the fetus. Why would we not protect people that are alive, living, breathing, are going to go on to be traumatized for the rest of their lives?
I can't believe this. Like, one offense as a grown ass adult preying on a underage teenager, go to jail, be on the sex offender list. You should never be able to hold a position of power in your life. And if people are like, I saw this on TikTok and it was like, what if your favorite politician was on the Epstein list? First of all, we shouldn't be having favorite politicians like they're athletes or musicians, but I do have some faves. And if they were on the list, lock them up.
I'd switch up my team. What if? That I would change my mind.
Lock them all up. I don't care. And I can't believe that people are still defending Trump at this point. Like, even if deep down you're like, okay, like, I don't really think he did it, and like, he's still my guy. Just shut the fuck up. Like, if this was the person I love most in the world, if this was Beyonce or whoever it was.
You didn't pick me or your husband. You picked Beyonce.
No, a celebrity. Okay. Family and friends. That's not what I'm talking about.
I called him your fiance. I'm so sorry.
Oh, my current fiance. It's my current husband.
Years. I mean,
like, I can't believe these people aren't keeping it to themselves. Like, we are very clearly on the path of him being outed, convicted, whatever it may be. Like, it's so clear. Like, even if you don't believe it, even if you're like, I still support him, just shut the fuck up. Like, I can't believe that you are risking your reputation as just a random person for this person that doesn't know you exist. Like, I really think about that. Like, if stuff like this came out about someone I supported so deeply, politician or not, I would just shut the fuck up.
I don't know what it benefits these people to promote him at this point. And also, didn't the Republican Party just start a manhunt to anybody who dared to say anything negative about the Kirks and get them fired, make sure these people lose their jobs, their livelihoods? But we're not gonna start a manhunt against a person who clearly was a part of the Epstein files, good friends with Jeffrey Epstein, probably did all these things. This is the same party.
I mean, the hypocrisy, the depravity of it all truly is like, I can't even talk about it because there are no words. Like, something came out recently, which wasn't new, or it was just more information about Matt Gaetz, and he paid that 17-year-old, she was like homeless, she was like needed money, paid her to have sex with him, like disgusting, disgusting stuff. And he was Trump's nominee for the attorney general. And everyone knew Matt Gaetz was a sex trafficker, pedophile, whatever you want to call. Like, I don't always know like the appropriate words, you know.
Ask Megyn Kelly.
Yeah, ask Megyn Kelly. She apparently has that on lock.
Barely legal.
Barely legal. Yeah. So it's just so disgusting. And I really feel like we're getting close. But these people that can defend this, like, truly have no moral compass, and they will rationalize anything. And I actually thought this was their line. Joke's on me. I actually thought this was it. I actually thought of all the terrible things that these MAGAs stand for and have been able to justify, this was going to be the line, because they've always stood on this. Sex trafficking and children and all of that. And now they're rationalizing this. It's fucking sick.
It's the but what about party.
Yeah.
But what about, but maybe he didn't know about it, but maybe he didn't participate. I mean, I hate to, Ashley and I want to straddle the line between like telling jokes and how horrified we feel about this. And for the victims and people that have been dragged through the mud, committed suicide, have their lives ruined.
Yes, their lives ruined.
It's hard to like not talk about it and get like really, really upset. But I don't know how anybody can still toe the line and feel like they can stand up for this. Crazy.
Yes. And these just random average people, like, how are you not like, I think I'm not going to show my support for the guy that's all over the Epstein emails. Like,
Megyn Kelly's not going to lose her job for this?
Right. What even is her job, though? Because she left Fox, but then she doubled down on blackface on her her new job, what morning show she was hosting, Megyn and whatever the fuck, and then lost that immediately, got some huge payout. Like, what is she even doing now?
I don't know, but whatever she's doing, she has advertisers.
She's rotting from the inside is what she's doing, like a true MAGA. And I don't like to drag women's appearances, but you can feel it. You're rotting from the inside. It's giving Mitch McConnell. She'll look at Mitch McConnell. Give her 10 years. You can feel it.
You know, I think about it all the time, is you saying you want to go to a Mitch McConnell
lookalike contest. Honestly, I'm going to set that up in 2026. You're going to do all your stuff, and I'm going to be bored. I don't have a tour. I don't have a wedding to plan. I'm going to set that Mitch McConnell lookalike contest up. Megyn Kelly, you come.
When did The lookalike contests have ended in like
Aw, I
2025. We
know.
really lost that.
Yeah, they were really just a shining light.
Trump took that away too.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, well, we're just going to thank a couple of our partners and we'll get right back into it.
Okay, this episode is brought to you by Saks Fifth Avenue. Head to Saks.com right now. Check it out, you guys. Really, everything you're going to need for yourself and anyone on your wish list this holiday season. I am on this site constantly exploring their gift guides, seeing what I want to get for other people and myself. You know, you got to get yourself a little treat while you're shopping for others. And you can just find everything at every different price point. So I'm just going to hone in on the holiday gift guide. Gifts for everybody under $50 up to thousands of dollars. You can sort by price. You can sort by gifts for her, gifts for him, beauty gifts, stocking stuffers. I truly look on this and I just see everything I want. You know, I love some socks. I love some candles, love some makeup. There's some great bags. There's fragrances, pajamas, these glass coffee. I love a glass coffee mug. That is instant sophistication.
It is. It makes me feel fancy.
Yeah, it really does.
Every morning I drink from a glass coffee mug.
Oh,
It
that's a
starts my day
great
nice.
gift. Because people don't buy that for themselves. That's what I always like to think of, like, what are gifts that people just wouldn't get for themselves. So you guys can check it out. And of course, anything you guys are dressing up for or even dressing down for, they have you covered. They have stuff on the site you're just not going to see anywhere else and going to help you just look so stylish and gorgeous. And we love it. You know, we're going to be in New York some of this holiday season. We should hit up Saks. Always just such a nice shopping experience.
Oh my God. They put the bow on the building. It's so beautiful.
Yes, an in-store experience. So if you guys head to a Saks Fifth Avenue near you, you can shop in store or of course just head to Saks.com. So you can make shopping more personalized and easier this holiday season. Head to Saks Fifth Avenue or Saks.com.
So it has been raining nonstop in LA and I've just been having the best time of my life at home and I've just been like in the bed. I'm not doing anything else. And I have this Lola blanket and I am just like so obsessed with it. It is the number one blanket. It's the world's number one blanket. What a claim.
That is really a flex.
This is the world's number one podcast.
I get it. The world's number one podcast.
It's crafted with ultra soft luxury vegan faux fur and it's a signature 4-way stretch. So it's so luxurious. It's the kind of blanket you want like all fall and winter. It's so cozy to like cuddle up by yourself or with somebody else and just like watch TV, be inside. It looks so nice as a throw. It looks so beautiful. They have multiple colors. You can kind of match it to your couch or your bed, whatever you want. It's really just my go-to gift. Also, it's really personal and beautiful and it's just like a nice way to like, it'll match everybody's home, everybody's decor. It feels so high end. I love just the aesthetic of it. I like how soft it is. And there is over 10,000 5-star reviews. Once you feel it, you will know why. It is the world's number one blanket. And it comes in a range of sizes and colors. They also have weighted blankets, so lots to choose from. You can give the gift of softness this holiday season with Lola blankets. For a limited time, our listeners are getting a huge 40% off their entire order at lolablankets.com by using the code GGE at checkout. Just head to lolablankets.com and use GGE as the code for 40% off. And after you purchase, they will ask you where you heard about them. So please support our show and tell them that we sent you.
Okay,
it's cozy season, fam. And here we are again in our Columbia Amaze puff jackets that we are just so obsessed with. This is truly the warmest, softest down jacket I've ever worn, and it looks so good.
they do look good. And we love everything about them, especially the Columbia touches you'd expect, like Omni Shield technology to keep moisture and stains away, a removable hood, thumb holes.
I love a thumb
hole. This chunky zipper that's easy to grab even if you have your gloves on. And they have tons of colors in 3 jacket lengths. So obviously we have the long ones on, but I love the short and medium styles as well.
These make a great gift for anyone on your list. And we all have that friend or sibling or mom who's always like cold and doesn't have a jacket. So get them this.
Yes. So you guys can head to Columbia.com to get your hands on an Amaze puff jacket for the holidays. They are tough on cold, soft on you.
Okay. I mean, I haven't gotten to talk about her in weeks. I'm so glad she's coming up again. Taylor Swift. She is a star-studded bridesmaid. It's saying reveal, but it's just sort of like we're speculating.
This bridesmaid selection is like the NFL draft. Just we're getting bridesmaids one by one. Like round 1, Sabrina Carpenter coming in at 4'11", known for her pop hits and miming blowjobs on stage. Bill Clinton's favorite pop star. Sabrina, welcome to the bridal party. Like, what is this crazy?
So actually, the first draft pick was Gigi Hadid.
Gigi was first?
Gigi was first. Listen,
Okay.
I couldn't put her up there on the stand with me. She's too hot. I would be uncomfortable. I would be uncomfy. You say no one can outshine a bride.
Yeah.
Gigi Hadid can outshine me.
Also, just like a shorter girl with a bunch of models like towering over. That's not a look you'd want. But Taylor's tall.
But Taylor's
she's tall. But Sabrina's gonna look silly up there. Poor girl.
Well, they'll put Selena Gomez in between those two.
Yeah, she'll split the difference.
Yeah, she'll be. I think she's pretty small, but I mean, she's not Sabrina Carpenter small. Who's not mentioned in this article, obviously, Blake Lively. She would have been a good like slope in between like Gigi, Blake, Selena, Sabrina.
So there's 3 so far. They're saying Gigi, Sabrina, and Ashley Hesseltine. Did you see this?
No, they're also saying Selena Gomez.
Oh, and
she was in Selena Gomez's wedding, I think, also, or she gave a speech with Ed Sheridan.
Okay. Did I see someone
in
Ed
Sheeran or Sheridan, like the hotel chain? I'm so tired.
Is that a real question? That was our song last year, Raina.
I didn't sleep last night.
That was our song.
Sheeran.
Was Ed Sheeran. Perfect. Was me and you song, and you don't even know. Ed Sheridan? Like, is that a genuine question? Like, he's part of the hotel conglomerate?
I'm tired. I was having fights with somebody in my head last night.
Oh my God.
To go to sleep.
Ashley Taylor Swift. What am I talking about?
Did you just imagine yourself in this?
Did I dream it? Her longtime friend, stylist Ashley Avignon, has been speculated.
Avignon.
Okay.
You know what's so crazy to me is like, okay, so Taylor Swift probably has, all celebrities have friends from like childhood, high school, college, whatever. I don't know if she went to college or not, but it must be crazy to be her like longtime friend and like go to dinner at her house, and then Selena Gomez and Sabrina Carpenter. Like, how could you act normal?
I know. I think you just figure it out over time because you're with them the whole rise of fame.
Mm-hmm. That's a good point.
Yeah, like if you were a new friend that was not a famous person and you went to Taylor Swift's apartment and all those people were there, I think it would be, I don't know that you'd know how to act, but just someone who's been along.
She has been famous for over 20 years. And like there's photos of her and Selena Gomez as like kids.
Yeah.
So that's a good point. Okay.
I just can't picture a bridal party for someone this famous, but then again, they are the stars. They're just like us, epitome, the most famous people that really feel like they would. But like I want to see that row of people and then football players and Jason. You think Kylie's going to be a bridesmaid?
Yes, of course she's going to be a bridesmaid.
I don't know.
She doesn't seem to like somebody.
Kelsey doesn't care about being a bridesmaid.
I can't see her being into that. I think she's kind of like, I'm happy in the front. Don't bother me. But like, if there was ever a celebrity that was going to do this, it was Taylor Swift.
She loves a girl gang.
She's like too relatable. That's why people love her. Look how she dresses.
She's going to put them all in plaid.
Yeah.
She should have every bridesmaid in a look from the Eras tour. Like, she's like, here, shop the closet.
Wait, someone's in the Reputation like snake bodysuit.
Yes. Well, all Taylors, all her bridesmaids are all different Taylors. That should be her bachelorette. Dress up as your favorite Taylor.
Wait, that's so smart.
Speaking of plaid, that is one of my favorite outfits she ever worn, the yellow plaid. Like the very Cher clueless coated.
She's been wearing a little plaid. She wore plaid at the corner store with little Sabrina the other night.
So they're saying that she's taking these women to dinner and proposing to them. Do you believe that? Or is this like media pulled this out of their ass?
I think they pulled it out of their ass because she's always like this. She's always going on one-on-one dinners. I mean, there's hundreds of photos of her and Gigi Hadid alone, her and Blake Lively alone, her and Sabrina Carpenter alone.
Like, is this a fake story? Like, Taylor Swift is going to individual dinners with her friends and they're like, those are her bridesmaids? Are we just like total cucks for believing this?
I think it's just like a fun lie to tell.
Yeah,
but I think that like more than almost any celebrity, and another reason why people love her so much is she's just like out in New York with her girlfriends. Yeah. You see her all the time doing this. Do you think Brittany Mahomes will be a bridesmaid?
No, absolutely not.
Somebody's gonna have to check on Brittany Mahomes.
Yeah, after what, the Epstein files were released.
After she doesn't get picked as a bridesmaid, she's gonna be like, Patrick.
She's like, this is just not my year. My favorite politician is in the Epstein files, and I'm not even a bridesmaid. I just can't get over like Brittany Mahomes being in a same circle as Kylie Kelsey, who's super outspoken politically. And
I don't think they're chilling.
They're not, but just like, do you think Kylie's like, don't talk to me, Brittany?
I don't think Kylie Kelsey has a fake bone in her body. I don't think she has it in her.
You're so right.
She is such like a Pennsylvania girl.
Yeah,
like,
you're so
she
right.
Just like she is fuck around and find out.
She really is. Even her podcast, which is so intense because it's just her staring at the camera, and she's intimidating.
She's intimidating because she's just not going to put on air. She reminds me of all the girls I went to high school with in
100%.
Pittsburgh. Like they're just not going to pretend to like you.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, we will keep you updated on the Taylor Swift bridesmaid draft. Imagine being last picked. Like if it pans out like this and all these women that have been reported like are in the bridal party and you were like, I was the last dinner. Like you're like, I was the 8th dinner at Corner Store.
I don't think it would matter. It's so star-studded.
Yeah.
Also, closer to the wedding, I would like to take bets on who is and is not invited. Like, is Blake Lively going to be invited?
I know.
Is Andrew Santino going to be invited?
Yes. Damn it, Andrew. If he wasn't married, you could start getting
God,
there now.
yeah, I would start working that now
Yeah.
to be his date. Okay. So this week out of Vegas, BravoCon. A lot of people there, a lot of drama, a lot of rumors. I actually was kind of surprised also. There's like a lot of shows that aren't even on anymore and the cast went.
Okay.
So I just made you guys a list of the hottest goss.
Okay. Love this.
Some of it's substantiated. Listen, I'm not going to do all of it, but there's rumors from fans that Sheena from Vanderpump Rules got into a physical altercation in the green room with somebody from Southern Charm.
We don't know who.
People are speculating. People don't think it's Madison because they just don't think she would do something like that. People think it might be Susie.
Okay.
Madison, I don't know. Madison's cooled down in the last couple of years.
Totally,
She just
yeah.
had a baby. I think she's like grown up a little bit. Okay. Real Housewives of Orange County, the OG Vicky Gunvalson, she announced she's returning full-time as a housewife for season 20.
Oh.
She got her orange back. I mean, she was the #1 first OG. So this is
Okay.
like a big deal. This will get me to watch the show.
Okay.
Lindsay Hubbard was caught on camera in the lobby of a hotel, of a casino, screaming at Tom Sandoval and his girlfriend.
Okay, I don't hate that.
Yeah, he probably deserved it.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
I would have liked to see that.
Somebody was filming it in the lobby. The girlfriend caught this person, and then they cut the video short.
These people are being messy just in hotel lobbies. We'll get to it.
We'll talk about it in a second. A crazy reconciliation at a BravoCon. Teresa Giudice announced that she reconciled with Melissa and Joe. They've had a many years long feud. They wouldn't even film together for years.
Okay.
It was so messy and terrible. So I guess they're not on TV anymore. They're off the show. So they, I guess, met up, made up. I mean, if they're not going to fight for TV anymore, I guess they're just like, let's just call it.
Okay.
Prior to BravoCon, there was an announcement that Summer House's Kyle and Amanda had separated. They're kind of pussyfooting around the split rumors. I feel for them, even if you are split or you're taking a break, it must be very, very hard to have to do press, be public facing, be on television and do this together. So I feel for them.
Yeah, they're the only people I don't watch a lot of shows on Bravo. I obviously do watch Summer House, and so I'm invested and they've always had this tumultuous marriage. They're the epitome of may this love never find me. And I was watching her speak on their relationship and saying that kind of she's been disrespected since day one. They brought her into the show as Kyle's ex, then she's Kyle's side piece, and she's Kyle's girlfriend or whatever. And obviously he had his transgressions, and they've been together for like 10 years. And she was kind of saying like, we got together when I was 24 and now I'm 34. And a lot of the comments were like 34, great time to start your life over. Like people support her splitting from him. She has her own career now. She has her swimwear line. She's in South Moon Under. She's really doing it. And they just don't appear to be a healthy, stable, aspirational couple. And so people are like, let's call it. You don't have kids yet. So anyway.
I feel for people that have anchored their career, their finances to their
Totally.
romantic partner. I mean, it's like, what does this say for our future if we split up? And you see all these couples in the Bravo land stay together way longer than the expiration date because, like, how do we get out of this? So speaking of which, our final piece of gossip, Shep Rose from Southern Charm was caught in the lobby of a hotel, just drunk, yelling at the top of his lungs. I don't know who he was talking to, but they were filming. Someone was filming them in the lobby. He was speaking to a couple girls, going off about Paige and Craig's relationship being a sham. He said they made millions of dollars off the back of Bravo and that she had the audacity to break up with him on her podcast, and how dare she bite the hand that feeds her. I was like, hold me back.
Yeah.
The hand that feeds her. What? Craig?
Craig, seriously.
Craig. And also, by the way, even if that was true, even if Craig didn't know they were breaking up and she broke up with him on the podcast, which was not the truth, and neither of them have ever corroborated a story like that.
Yeah.
Even if it was the truth, she's not biting the hand that feeds her. She should stay with somebody she doesn't want to be with.
Exactly. And like, whatever. Like, I don't know. You and I know some things, so I always want to tread carefully on someone we know personally. And I just, whoever we're talking about, if it was a relationship that was for show and made them both a bunch of money, also who cares? They didn't have a kid. No one got hurt. You know, not them. I'm not saying that's them. But whoever it is, it's like, okay, great.
Literally, who cares? I don't understand this attitude. I mean, it's very like woman hating. It's very like blame her. It's absolving Craig of his responsibility. And I understand people want to back their friends up, whatever. But this was just so ass backwards to me and not the truth and a ridiculous conclusion to come to. Like you said, no one got, even if this was completely a sham and they weren't even ever together, which is not the case, who cares?
Well, and it's also just he's being messy. I mean, seeing him in that video just screaming in the lobby for anyone to hear. I mean, the people who filmed him weren't the people he was talking to. They were sitting farther away. He's yelling. It reminds me of that night we saw him at Tao, all drunk, just yelling about everything. I mean, he's just messy.
Yeah, and I feel bad for anybody that struggles with problems with drugs or alcohol, and he has talked about having problems with alcohol, but I don't know. It's not an excuse to humiliate people publicly, be yelling in a lobby. Anyways, so
keep these people's names out your mouth. Okay, so that is the BravoCon update. We have more TV stuff, but we're just gonna talk about our remaining partners and pick it back up. So I am telling you about Hungry Root. Okay, this is the perfect time of year to use Hungry Root. I think that everyone can relate to being super busy around the holidays and just everything you have going on. And this can really help you be less stressful, plan your meals for the week. It can shop for you and deliver everything you need that fits your health goals, dietary preferences, meal preferences, and your budget. So for me personally, the going to the grocery store of it all, like getting ingredients to make meals at home is just not for me. I really do love to cook at home, and I'll run to the grocery store here and there, but I just don't want to do like how I used to do with my mom when I was a kid. And you go to the grocery store for an hour and you get a bunch of stuff to make meals for the week. Like I'm just not interested in that. So thank God it's not the 90s anymore and we have Hungry Root to do the hard work for you. So you guys can check them out and you're going to go on and you can answer some questions. They'll find out all of your preferences and any sort of dietary restrictions like I mentioned and just what you're into. And they will send you everything like your proteins, your snacks, your vegetables, your dairy, all that. So you can make delicious things like tacos, pastas. I had really good chicken and vegetables recently. I really do like their proteins. And so I'm kind of picky when it comes to that. And it's just really high quality stuff. So it really is just like having everything you get at the grocery store delivered to your house makes it super easy. These meals are delicious and they really get to know you and what you want. So you never have any surprises. You get exactly what you want. So we just love it. We love that it makes shopping and eating less stressful, especially this time of year. So you guys can take advantage of this exclusive offer for a limited time. Get 40% off your first box, plus get a free item in every box for life. Go to hungryroot.com/GGE and use code GGE. That's hungryroot.com/GGE, code GGE to get 40% off your first box and a free item of your choice for life.
So there's so much TV and movies coming out this season. I am like so excited. And we're going to tell you like about a bunch of stuff that we're watching and that's coming up. But one thing that I just watched this weekend, we got a screener for it, which is Eternity, a new movie from A24. It's coming out Thanksgiving. It'll be out November 26th. But it's a movie with Elizabeth Olsen, Miles Teller, and Callum Turner.
My hall pass.
Honestly, both of them are my hall pass now.
Yeah, but Miles Teller, you know, I mean, like I always feel so fancy when we get the screeners and we get to watch this. And Chunky was like, I don't want to watch this with you. I'm like, well, you have to. Sorry. Like he's my number one.
Oh, because of that. Because he's sure. I was going to say, it's actually like a good movie to watch with your partner.
I'm totally kidding. We both loved it.
So it's this movie sort of about purgatory. It's this love triangle and Elizabeth Olsen was married to both of the actors. Callum Turner, she was married to, he dies at war. And then she goes on to marry Miles Teller and be with him for like 70 years. They have children together. And in purgatory, she kind of has to decide like who she's going to spend eternity with. And once you choose, you can't go back. And that's all you can do. And it's this love story of like, who do you choose? Like the one that got away, this person like you didn't really get to live out your life and your fantasies with, or this person that is tried and true. You know what you're going to get. Maybe it's not that exciting, but it's solid. You build your life with this person. Like they're going to be there. You know what to expect. And It's funny. I like laughed. I cried. I really did not know how they were going to end this movie, and they nailed the ending so hard. And it's fun. It's light. I mean, if you have kids, you could watch it with your kids. Like it's it's great.
Yeah. So
like a holiday watch if you want to.
Yeah. And we just love everything A24 does. Really, they never miss. It is funny. So I love Divine Joy Randolph, who plays the Afterlife coordinator.
She's so funny.
It's a fun role. What a fun character to play. And again, just like seeing the interactions between all of the stars. It's shot beautifully and just like a unique concept. I think there's so much of the same out there. And so this is just so fascinating. And there's different, we don't want to give too much away. We want you guys to see it. So really no spoilers, but there's scenes of her with her first love, like Callum Turner's character. And they're like, oh, like so in love because it's like newer. It's like a new relationship. And then she takes a trip in eternity with Miles Teller's character. And they're like bickering because they've been together for 70 years. Mm-hmm. And so you're just like, what's she going to do? And I think you should check yourself in what you think she should do too. And like how you view these types of relationships, like something new and exciting as opposed to something that's long-term, stable, but maybe a little more conflict just because you've been together forever.
Yes. And I found myself like asking myself constantly, like, who do I want her to end up with? And like, I right into the last minute, you don't know who she's going to end up with and who she picks and her reasons for it. Just like warmed my heart, made me so happy. And there's just great chemistry in the cast. I like these actors a lot. And I love this like reimagination of the afterlife and what it looks like. Cause like none of us know. And, I love this idea that we like hang around in purgatory and pick our eternities, and it's just so well done. Like you never see something that you're like shocked by the concept.
I love it.
And so right up to the end, I just didn't know. And I love stuff like this. Like who would you choose if you could only pick one type of thing?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, you guys check it out. You can see Eternity in theaters starting on November 26th. So next week, this Thanksgiving season, you guys can check it out. And I did just want to say something. So this is like a totally unique movie concept, but it reminds me of a book by Taylor Jenkins Reid called One True Loves, which I loved. Mm-hmm. And this is not a spoiler. This is how the book opens. But basically, she thinks her husband died. She was married and he gets in a helicopter crash and she thinks he's dead for years. I believe it's been a little while since I read it. And she gets into a new relationship and then he comes back and he's alive. And I loved this book so much. It wasn't your fave.
But Taylor Jenkins Reid is my favorite. And Tessa, it was her favorite of the Taylor Jenkins Reid books.
Yes. And I loved it so much. And after I read it, I like missed it and I wanted more. And I knew there was a movie. And people said, don't watch the movie. People said the movie is hot garbage. And I was like, it can't be that bad. Oh, was it? It was so bad. I lasted 10 minutes. So anyway, if that was your experience and you loved One True Love,
staying away.
Watch Eternity.
Also, for Given Book Recs, I just finished The Boyfriend by Frida McFadden, who wrote The Housemaid.
Okay.
And I crushed the whole book. It was like 300 pages in a day. I loved it so much. She is just the best mystery and murder writer.
Okay. I'll check it out. I want to do The Housemaid's Secret. I read The Housemaid and I loved it. Okay, we're just going to run through a few TV shows. So I do want to talk about All's Fair, which is... it
was hard for me to not have you to talk about.
Yeah, I'm not going to dive too deep on it. This is on Hulu. Obviously, it's Kim Kardashian, Sarah Paulson, and Niecy Nash, and Glenn Close, and they're this all-female divorce law firm. Raina, I love this show so much.
Okay, I was okay. So last week it was so widely panned. Every podcast was like, "This is the worst thing I've ever seen." Variety said it was like hellish garbage. Like I wouldn't recommend this to my worst enemy. And I turned it on and I was like, I crushed all 4 episodes in one night.
I was so sad when they were over. So here's the thing. I love the plot and the storylines so much that I am willing to overlook some of the writing and the acting. I wish it was better. This should be the best show on TV. I truly believe that. I love the premise so much. I love every single divorce case. There's a cameo by Jessica Simpson.
All the divorce cases.
Like
Jessie Spano.
Yes, Jessie Spano. I'm on the edge. I knew when she was going to.
You know it.
The second she said, can I go vape? I told Shashank what was going to happen. Anyway, Kim is not the best actor, but it's a show where these great actors don't really get to shine because I do think the writing is subpar. It's got this campy, corny nature to it. I have to say that. I wish that this show, this premise was done by someone else, even with the same cast. But
It's a little too ridiculous.
Yeah, it's just a little too corny for me. But I'm watching it because I really love it, like the plot
I'm so
and what
with
it's
you.
about.
I love the plot. I was talking to another friend about this. I was talking to Brittany about it, and she was like, "I hate this show so much." And I was like, "You're watching it through the wrong lens.
Yeah,
you're
yes.
watching it through the lens of this is supposed to be Suits, and it's not.
And it's not. Yeah,
It's just the dialogue is so funny when they're yelling like "cunt burger" or like "your mom should have swallowed." Like,
yeah.
it's not supposed to be that serious.
I actually think I have no problems with Sarah Paulson's character and the writing for Sarah Paulson. It's kind of everyone else. It gets into this it's giving like, it's just mediocre comedy. Like it's giving like ChatGPT wrote some of these little jokes. Like it's not great,
Okay,
but it's fine.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
This is a little bit of a spoiler, but it happens, I think, halfway through the first episode.
Oh, okay.
So Kim Kardashian's husband comes home and says he's going to leave her.
Yeah.
And she doesn't really emote. And she's like, what are you talking about? Sit down. Let's talk about this. You're not really on. Like,
She's in shock.
Is that bad acting and she's actually supposed to be upset? Or is she just in shock? I couldn't tell.
I didn't mind that scene so much.
I don't mind any of the scenes. I love this show. But
I think she was supposed to be in shock. She's not great.
I don't care.
She's not great.
As soon as someone sent me that video of her wearing the thong at the office,
Yeah.
I was like, show's not supposed to be serious.
Exactly. So anyway, that's my all's fair review. I can't wait for the next episode to drop. And the other thing that I'm loving, and then I'll turn it over to Raina, is I Love LA.
We both love it.
Talked about I Love LA, and I love it. This is Rachel Sennett's show, written and directed. I love the cast. Jordan Firstman, who I love, who was also an English teacher. He plays a similar character too. He is who he is, and he's in it, and I just love it. They're saying it's this like Gen Z iconic show, and I think people of all ages love it, and especially in LA, they do a really good job showcasing LA, and the storyline is unique, and it's this influencer drama, and I love it. I laugh out loud, and so does Shashank, and that is really saying something.
That is really saying something.
Yeah, it's funny.
I love the cast. I love the show. I love the way it's shot. I have so much fun watching it. We are just blessed with so much television right now. I'll do two things. I'll do them quickly. Selling the OC. I just finished it. I loved this season. They replaced almost the whole cast except Alex Hall and Tyler are back. A couple people are back, but it's just lighter to me than Selling Sunset. It's just Selling Sunset. It's a little heavy. They all hate each other.
Yeah.
It's like real deep, dark drama. So Selling the OC, just a little lighter.
Okay,
so I like that. And then Secret Lives of Mormon Wives season 3. They nailed this season. I absolutely loved it. It is truly the one reality show where being a reality show is part of a plot. So you see producers, you see cameras running around. They constantly reference what you did on camera last season. And so they also film them doing the whole press tour for season 2 during season 3. And the show is just a character on the show almost, and they break the fourth wall. These people are so authentic. No one's, you see all of their trauma, all of their family issues. No one's pretending to have like a good relationship.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just, all of these women bleed out for the show. And I don't know. It's really vulnerable. You really see what like having grown up in this church has done to a lot of these women and their relationships, and these people just really put their lives out there. Taylor Frankie Paul 180 from other seasons. She has gone to therapy, done the work. She's like kind to the other people. She wants to include them. Last season, little like tea behind the scenes, we were supposed to interview her last season for press for season 2, and they were very nice, but they canceled the interview I think the day or two before, and they said for personal reasons. And I know she'd canceled Nick Ayal and a couple other things, and they were really respectful of us and nice, but they said for personal reasons, and they showed on the show this season like what the personal reason was. And I guess Dakota, her partner, had, while they were sort of on a break, slept with or hooked up with one of her mom's friends.
Oh my gosh.
And she was so devastated and distraught by it that, I mean, rightfully so, was like, I can't go on these podcasts.
Whoa, okay.
So nothing bad to say about her, and I totally understand, and I would have canceled also. So
Yeah.
that's some tea from us, and I love this season. I love this show. I love these women, except for Deme. And it's out now. Check it out.
Okay. And there's some stuff upcoming, like Tell Me Lies in January, but we'll talk about that, when it's closer to. It's going to save January. start 2026 on that note. Hell yeah.
They were like, give it to him early.
Okay, just a few quick headlines. Raina has been chomping at the bit. Raina has been chomping at the bit to talk about Pennies being canceled.
I saw this. I just thought it was like a delightful headline.
Aw.
So the Federal Reserve has canceled Pennies.
Okay.
And basically,
They're like, stop being poor. Who needs pennies? I mean, seriously, I'm surprised we've had them this long.
well, the U.S. Mint in Philadelphia, they pressed their final pennies.
Aw.
And basically,
End
they
of
just
an
were saying
era.
like nothing costs a penny anymore. You used to be able to get like a snack for a penny, like back in olden times. But everything costs more than 4 pennies. Everything's at least a nickel. So pennies
Everything's
are
at least
over.
yeah, penny candy used to be a thing. We didn't even have that. That was like my mom's thing. She's like, when I was your age, we had penny candy.
That's just so funny. I think being a grandparent, you like tell your kids like, when I was your age, we had these things called pennies.
yeah,
pennies
totally.
are-
Oh my God, they're gonna just be like
Like the VCR.
they're gonna be like collector's items. If you saw a penny on the ground, would you pick it up? Now you would, because they're gonna be.
I used to just throw them out. I just used to like toss them into a fountain or something if I would see them.
Yeah, a fountain. Okay. Cher is going to appear on SNL for the first time in nearly 40 years.
Is this the Ariana Grande?
Yeah, so
one?
Ariana Grande is going to host, and Cher is the musical guest. What is that? I just think of Mateo being like, "Oh, Sonny."
I can watch him do impressions forever. If you guys have an opportunity to see Mateo Lane performing, he is just the funniest comedian. We love him so much. And finally, the trailer that we've all been waiting for, the Devil Wears Prada trailer dropped.
I
I don't think
can't
it's coming out until, May of 2026, but they fed us early.
Okay.
And it just looks amazing. I mean, the cast is back. Emily Blunt, Stanley Tucci, obviously Miranda is back. I mean, it just looks so good. Anne Hathaway hasn't aged a day.
I love this.
It's just the fashion looks great. It's just New York City. I just truly cannot wait to see this movie. It's my favorite movie.
Is Anne Hathaway the most beautiful woman of all time? Yes.
Who's asking this?
I
Clay.
think she's. Anyway, let's end it on Clay. Clay Higgins, what the fuck? So you guys can find us at Girls Gotta Eat. Get tickets to the New York show. We can't wait to see you there. Girls Gotta Eat podcast on Instagram and TikTok. I'm Ash Hess. Raina's Raina.Greenberg. Subscribe on YouTube. Share this episode with a friend. And we will see you Monday.
Have a great weekend, guys.
Bye.